A local company is taking the tech world on by storm with some incredible apps that are attracting a lot of attention, even working with Google and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Joining us now in studio are Chad Jones and Jess Bonish of CollegeMobile, based right here in Saskatoon, right? So, Jess, when we're talking about these apps, you guys have three that we're going to kind of delve into today. The first one we already had on the show. It was related to checks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we built a mobile app for Affinity Credit Union, and it is a full native mobile banking app for the iOS smartphone platform, so for your iPhone. And the really cool thing is that you can take a picture of a check and deposit it right into your account anytime, anywhere. So it's the first of its kind in Saskatchewan and the third in Canada, so it's really cool.
Okay, so that was just one of them, because there's two other apps that a lot of people have maybe heard of, but they don't necessarily realize that they are CollegeMobile's apps. One is the Lemonade Day app, and Lemonade Day is a big thing. You know all about that. I remember you being in here making us some lemonade on one of those days. And can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, absolutely. So Lemonade Day is out of Houston, Texas, and they just came across a huge sponsorship with Google for Entrepreneurship. And so Google gave them a large amount of money, some of which went to the development of the mobile app. And so they came to us, and they recognized that we had a lot of talent to build this sort of thing, and they digitized their workbooks and turned them into iPhone and Android apps.
Wow, and Chad, I know that you've got the iPad out here. You can maybe show us how the Lemonade Day app kind of works. It's something that a lot of people maybe would be interested in using if they were kind of using Lemonade Day as a teaching tool for kids and that sort of thing.
Yeah, so the kids would come in and usually they do the workbooks, right? Mm-hmm. But with the organization, they can't track what the users are doing and seeing where they're having problems and that kind of thing. So with an actual app, we can actually track and see exactly where they're having problems, what needs to be improved, maybe certain questions need to be reworded, and these are things that you can get from an app basically through analytics and that kind of thing. So that's why they wanted to turn it into an app, and also the kids prefer apps. Like they did surveys. Every single kid pretty much said that they preferred the app over the workbook. Workbook feels too much like homework. App feels like you're playing games, right? So I guess I'll take you through some of the apps here. So
sure.
Of course on the main page we have the Google for Entrepreneurs logo because they're sponsored the app. But they actually had to approve the app like before we sent it out to the stores. They had to actually look at it, say it was good to their standards.
It got the Google stamp before you guys did anything with it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they paid for it. They had to make sure it's...
Yeah, got to keep the customer happy.
So we have a series of lessons, just like in the workbook here, and one of the first ones is setting goals, right? So if I just go into that one, there we go.
Okay.
And there's videos that you watch, there's quizzes that you take, but actually the main part here is the actual lesson, right? So we go through and we scroll through here, and actually the scrolling that you see is kind of this funny scrolling. It's called parallax scrolling. This was actually the first time this was on apps anywhere as far as we knew.
Wow.
Very difficult to do. But anyway, so basically the kids come through here, they do the lessons, there's a series of videos they watch and questions they answer. And at the end of the process, they've basically done the whole Lemonade Day process, everything that they would want you to do, using the workbook and everything.
Okay, so I just want to, before we run out of time, also touch on your other app, LearnZillion, because as you were saying, the kids really love technology. They don't really love workbooks and homework so much, but you give them a tablet or a phone and they're away they go.
So LearnZillion was started as a company through a $50 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and the whole idea of it was that in third world countries, it's hard to get education to people because that's what they're lacking, right? And what if the teacher themselves was not properly educated? How do you actually, kickstart the process? It's a chicken-egg problem, right? And so basically, they're going to bring videos of the best teachers in the whole world teaching the subjects they're best at to people in these countries, right? So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can access this, and it's for free, the videos and other content that they're offering through the apps.
Fabulous. And so that's Apple and Android, all your smartphones and your tablets. Thank you so much. CollegeMobile, a real Saskatchewan tech success story. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.